So, just got off the bus. Here I am at Shibuya Station. Today wasn't bad because it was the holiday. I actually never had to touch another person today. But usually, I am pretty much like pressed against people while I'm on there. I did get smacked a few times with people's bags as they went through the door. It looks like it's amazingly not crowded here at the station either. So maybe today won't be a good example for you guys, sorry. Here's the giant crossway. Friendly people are always standing by wearing white gloves. You can always ask those people directions, which is nice. There's like cops and other workers. Shibuya is normally bustling with tons and tons of people. There's lots of very famous shopping malls and just all kinds of things to do around here. I usually just stop by on my way to commute, but it is a huge, very crazy place. All the malls here are very expensive though, so if you ever think that you want to come to Japan for shopping or something, think again because everything is expensive. So over here is the entrance to the station, and there are often people trying to hand out flyers and whatnot around here. I'm sure I'll find one of them to show you at some point. But they basically just like shove flyers completely in your face, and they're like so nice about it that you feel bad about rejecting them, but you can't pick up everyone's flyers because then your arms are full of flyers. So this is where you buy tickets, but because I have a card, I don't need to go and buy tickets every time. But normally you would find your route on one of these crazy maps and you would buy a ticket. I take what's called the JR, which is the Japan National Railway, and goes pretty much everywhere, but like if you want to get to some of the smaller places around Japan, sometimes you have to take one of the other lines, like the subway or something. So, beep your little card, the thing lets you through, and right here is where I get on the train. Got biohazard posters up here. There's arrows, like you're supposed to go up on this side and down on that side, but people never actually pay attention to that, especially in a huge crowd. And if you're trying to go the right way, sometimes the crowd will not let you go. Some weird ads. And there's a train. And at least one thing that people do is that they will wait for other people to get out before they try to get in. That is like one of the few courtesies that people preserve. So here's the train. I don't ever even think about trying to get a seat because there's just never ever a seat. And normally it's much more crowded. Normally I can't even like reach one of these things because I'm just sandwiched in between people. But luckily I don't really fall because you're so sandwiched between people that it's not really possible to fall. Up on here they show announcements and the next train, which nicely is in English sometimes. And over here they have really weird commercials for, I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I'll show you a little bit of Tokyo as we go past.
This山手線外回り新宿池袋方面行きです。次は原宿お出口は右側です。This is the Yamanote Line train bound for Shinjuku and Ikebukuro. The next station is Harajuku. The doors on the right side will open.
And those are the train announcements, which they also do in English nicely. Though luckily I don't need to listen to the English one usually. And here is Harajuku, which some of you may have heard of. Can't really see much of it right now. Maybe I'll show a little.